safe as death. Have you kind of gone full circle?
Yeah. I think we have tried to let our guys go. I think as a coach, I've tried to turn away at some things. It's hard sometimes, but you have to.
Because the league has changed, you think?
Well, why we've changed? The reason why, and I worked through this during the summer. I talked to my general manager. I talked to the coaches. We've had a little bit of an influx of talent on our back end. I think we'll see a couple other guys from Cleveland eventually with us that are skilled guys. I think that's where we need to go with it. And with so many young players on our team that can skate, and I think have brought more skill to us. I still think we need some of the grind. You always need the grind in your game, but I want to allow them to play. But it's a deal. We make a deal here. We'll allow you to play, but safe as death isn't not caring about the other side of the puck either. I think that's what people think it's running gun. That's not what I'm talking safe as death. You can see some of our especially Wenberg's line, they bring it back, they don't dump it in, they try to get some ice to play on, and it's not always chipped in. And that's part of what we're trying to become as far as having the puck more. But it does not give you any excuse to not play hard away from the puck. And I think we're kind of caught in between sometimes. Where we end up with 3 flat across in the offensive zone because safe as death, we're just going to go offense. And we forget about having a high guy and maybe coming across and helping our D. But I expect that to happen. And so we're still trying to define it.
The Rangers the other night, they didn't have the puck so much, so they wound up blocking a lot of shots.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
It just
still,
kills you, doesn't it?
when I see Derek Stepan going off because
then put the damn plastic things on.
That's true. But are you still as much a believer in the importance of blocking?
Yes.
And I guess in what that represents.
And we've spoken this during the many years you and I were together, where that is part of playing defense, and I've watched it happen here, in where it becomes a camaraderie type thing. And sometimes I'm not sure which is more important, blocking that shot or the reaction on the bench when it happens. And for us especially, with a young group here, a young D, and I think a team trying to redefine its culture, I think it's so important. And really, I don't know which one's more important sometimes, you know what I mean? And because I'm dealing a lot with the mindset of this team, where we have to raise our standards. So yes, to answer your question, definitely we're still involved in that, but there's a lot of different reasons for it too.